We go follow Rowley, Kid Rowley, go lead with the victory. B&M warriors, with your bodies in hand. We taking back we country, we taking back we land. Tell them we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. Everybody get on board with Franklin Farris and Ashton Ford. Colin Martin, Imbert and Donna Cox, Joe Newell, Penny and Hines with the dreadlocks. We coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. B&M, B&M. B&M, B&M. Too much thief and corruption and too much bubble. She feels she could run this country only on alcohol. Flam here, flam she tail, they flying in helicopter while they empty the treasury and we poor people suffer. Tell them we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. Warn them, go on the anointed God. We coming to bust the throat. He go have one big regret. Clause 34, we will forget. No. In 2010, they run we with victory. But B&M are dead, they just get we more angry. With a new constitution, re-energize the party. No stopping, we coming like the energizer bunny. Tell them we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. Oh God, we come back to hang two Jack and Anil the Joker in the park. Game Gopi single playing the fool. He can't even fix with school. They go Martin North. We coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. Together we aspire, together we will achieve. This is the legacy that Eric Williams leave. So for the children and their children, we cannot fail. Great is the P&M, and we shall prevail. We coming, we coming, we coming. This is P&M generation next. We go beat them with we X. In Tobago, they have no chance. We from London, BP go to France.
A beautiful good afternoon going out to the Trinidad and Tobago and those that are large, so those of y'all that are listening to us on YouTube, listening to us on you're listening to us on Facebook. You're on our mobile app for those of you that have downloaded our app and you're live and alive inside with us this afternoon. I want to say good afternoon going out to each and every one of you. How are we feeling? It's a beautiful, today is smack dab in the middle of the week. It's a beautiful Wednesday. It is now 31 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. Daily Voice, I'm on the inside. How are we feeling this afternoon? How are we going this afternoon? I'm opening the phone line 342-0081 466 5391. So I'm going to the phone lines very quickly. 342-0081 466 5391. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Edwards.
Good afternoon, Angie.
You okay?
Yeah, good.
All right, let's check in. Have a good evening.
You too.
And I hope that
Caller, good afternoon. You're now live. So we know
you're now live. Oh yeah, all right.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, good afternoon to you.
Good
Dave.
afternoon.
Good afternoon to all the callers and listeners who will be listening to this program this evening.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that you enjoy a wonderful evening. It's a very rainy evening, and I wish you all the best, and you continue to do the good work that you're doing. I wish all the callers and listeners on 99.1 FM a very happy and enjoyable evening. I will call back. Thank you.
If you believe that the time has come, election day when you stay in your hand, it's for the UNC and the rising sun.
What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? No, is it time for action? What time it is? What time it is? What time it is?
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Mr. Edwards.
Angie.
To the last caller. Mm-hmm. Sir, it is 91.9, not 99.1. So.
So now we're gonna get into the today, and I want to really leave it open for you all there this afternoon. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, then.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, we starting the campaign early. So I play the first show over here. That show they playing in the background, play it out to I can play the first show. Now is the time. I love to understand.
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes, a woman was trying to correct me there. I thought I said 91.9. And actually she was trying to correct me. I want you to correct me if I make any mistake.
Yeah.
I made a mistake.
91.9. Yeah, you didn't
say
that.
I didn't say that?
No.
All right, I'm sorry about that.
It's
I thought that I said.
It's all right. That's all right. 342-008-14665-391. So yesterday, we touched on an issue that is a very prevalent issue that has been happening and is happening all over in Trinidad and Tobago. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon. Call the election. I won't go be fed up at them.
Okay. All right. Okay. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Let's see. In Trinidad and Tobago, we just have election. But what you don't see that is rejection. Okay.
Oh, God. I wanted to hear what he said. I didn't hear clearly. But the lines are open. 342-008-14665-391. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Dale,
Mommy.
good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Dale, you ever come home and listen to a radio station and just had to laugh? They ever happened to you?
Yeah, plenty time.
You see that caller who just called it there?
Which one?
Who fed up at the PNM?
Right.
You know what she song like? Gimme, I have. Gimme, nah, broken. Dale, rewrite in the area in Trinidad and Tobago, Dale. Dale? Dale, I continue to say, is some of us in Trinidad and Tobago have this place like that in a totally mess because we continue to carry down and drag down our own black brothers. We do not love each other. I repeat it, we do not love each other. Call election, always set up with the PNM. Call election, always set up with the PNM. Okay, they call election. What are they going to gain? The government owe you all absolutely nothing. When you work, you get paid. And if you're not working, you have no pay to get. Dale, I'll call back in, my love.
342-008-14665-391. I'll ask a serious question today. If elections is to call today, we just say that a media briefing and the date for elections has been given. What are some of the things that we are looking for? And who you believe would be the person or persons that we will put into power to run this country again for another 5 years? Caller, good afternoon.
How are you going?
Ready?
You hear me, God?
Loud and clear.
Oh, boy. I try to get to this station very time. First time I get it. Yeah, I ain't lying. People talk about PNM, but they know about PNM. The Indian get the best part of PNM in this country. Come and give them everything from the flag with them. The flag will not happen again. I'm out of playing around. You understand? They talk about vote back UNC. You cannot damage the people in this country. They still looking at them. How the people writing in? Eh? You have a man walking a bank, say you get to keep it under somewhere in some rough place or some glass. You have to know how to really talk about that. You understand? But boy, I feel the best bet right now is scared. Later, thank you for the call.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Dale.
Good afternoon.
Dale. Yeah. It's people like Mommy, are we suffering in this country, supporting PNM blindly, but I have no contribution to say, no positive contribution at all. No time she make a contribution is positive to the country, boy. It's only Dr. Rowley, and he look nice, and you have to say what Dr. Rowley do for thousands of African youths. What goods he deliver, Dale?
how he make the country easy on the people and them. Not only Dr. Rowley and yeah, Dale, okay, Dale. You right, Dale? Am I right, Dale? Yeah, Dale, bless.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Dale, tell KFC stay off the radio now. This is a PNM program. Let me stay off the radio.
There's a PNM program, you sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. 342-008-14665-391. I didn't even know it was a political program, but all right. We're doing politics today. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Listen to you, my brother.
Hey, what's up?
We have some irresponsible people in this country too, you know. But we just have to be patient. They don't listen. They doesn't listen to what's going on in our little island. They say, get some different if it's possible. What you just mentioned there about the PNM and doing nothing for young people. Like you, like our Australia, your head is in the stand. I might get back on in there. Lock on as usual.
Yeah, brother.
I'm going to respond to your question.
Yeah, man.
You say the devil that, like he had in a toilet bowl too.
Stress yourself. 342-008-14665-391. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Rowley call the election now. We set up a PNM. Call the election. Right.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. God, I lost that one. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, then I take it a chance and call the PNM program. Fire, burn this evil, wicked PNM. Time for them to go. Call election now for the party PNM. I look to understand.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Mental illness is real, yes?
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I find the leniency of the judiciary concerning the assistant commissioner in the Board of Inland Revenue is showing that we're not serious about crime. You giving a man $200,000 bail, that is just $20,000. It shows like the matter is trivial. To me, it shows like if the matter is a trivial matter and is very serious, the judiciary must send a message to crooked people in government, especially in those positions. It's not let me say, somebody just behind the desk. It's somebody second to the person in charge. And when I see the judiciary doing them kind of thing, I would think in my mind that he could either get off or don't spend no time in jail. I want to know what is the punishment, the sentence for these people who committing those kind of crimes. This is what I would like to know, because as a layman outside here, Dale, that bail is too small. Thank you very much.
No problem at all. All right, caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Dale.
Yes.
A pleasant good afternoon to you.
Afternoon, Washi.
Dale, you know I am from Chumaka, Claventil, right?
Yeah.
Dale, did you see the video with the garbage in Chumaka, Claventil?
No.
Well, anyway, there's a video circulating on social media. Anytime anything happens in Chumaka, Claventil, people are sent to me because they know how concerned I am of Chumaka, Claventil, and that Chumaka, Claventil have never forsaken the PNM, and the PNM does have them people up there suffering peacefully. We know that the RPNM and the Prime Minister Rowley, the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, his words not mine, have the people of Chumaka suffering peacefully. The building that I grew up in, building 1 apartment 2-1, haven't been painted for 2 decades under the People's National Movement. The last 9 years under Prime Minister Rowley. The building haven't been painted. If you look at the video, you will see the building, they point up to the top. That's building 1 apartment 2-1. And right down from that is the garbage all over the floor there. All over the floor. Why the PNM doesn't take care of a community that have never forsaken them? Why is that? I don't get it, you know. I really don't get it. I had a call from the United States of America to tell the PNM, all you go up there and clean it up now, man. Or when the contractor come, if they empty the pail, right, let them pick up the garbage too now. And you know what they go say? You know what them PNM people gonna call and say? Oh God, the people is dirty, they're nasty, they only throw anything on the floor and they want to pick it up. They don't have no concern for the community. Really and truly. What about CPEP? And then I'm gonna close with this. I want to give Phil Gerald Hines and the councillor a little solution to the problem. Once a month, they can have what's called MP on the block or councillor on the block. Once a month. And they could pick a certain community in Laventel West and go and do a cleanup for that day. Buy the people a little breakfast or lunch or whatever it is. 1 day a month. Councillor on the block, MP on the block. And they're doing a cleanup for different parts of the community. They could start with Chumaka Claventel because the garbage overflowing in Chumaka Claventel. And that's part of mental health, eh? Because, you know, next thing is all kind of rat, cockroach, all kind of thing. Why they treating the people who have never forsaken the PNM like that? Dale, you have a splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous, splentastic, splentacular rest of the day. Bye-bye.
All right. All right, thank you. Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Caller, good afternoon. All right, just now.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I on?
Yes, you're on, Kunji.
Good afternoon to you, Daily Voice. And good afternoon to you, Wall Street. As a concerned citizen, I'll give you 10 out of 10 for that contribution you make over there. But Daily Voice, sticking 10 seconds with that garbage. For the last local election we had in this country, Down Digo Martin, Belmont, and mostly in the PNM constituency, the people, them all they wanted and was begging the Prime Minister, even in the Prime Minister constituency, they say all we want all to do is to take up the garbage. It had too much of garbage on the streets all over in the PNM constituency, and them things circle all over social media. Up to now, the people them still complaining for garbage in those areas and them. How sad that is. The Prime Minister promised them that he's going to instruct the local government minister to ensure them garbage and them take up timely. Up to now it's happening. But great is the PNM. Daily Voice, the People's National Movement have been governing this country since 1956. And from 1956 to 66, 76, 86, 96, the PNM telling the citizens of this country, the future of this country, our children will have a better future under the People's National Movement. And up to now, they're still saying that. How could our children have a better future under the People's National Movement when every electoral district that the PNM control, there is chaos, there is problem, and there is a lot of poverty? Who were they working for and ensuring that the children will be in a better future? Who were they telling that? Because it's not the PNM supporters and them. Surely it's not the PNM supporters and them. Because in every community I see, the PNM control from since 1956, there are 85% illiteracy, lack of opportunity, and lack of community facilities in those areas and them. Who they were speaking about? Today we in 2024, going to 2025, and the same PNM selling out all our assets. Do you know that Trin-City Mall was ours? Do you know that refinery over there wanted to sell out? That is ours. The rice mill now they want to sell out. Why? How come our children have a better future when our government is selling out all the assets of Trinidad and Tobago? The black community in the most problem in this country, and they are the ones that supporting the government to commit harsh penalty amongst their own brothers and sisters. That makes sense, Dale? Am I making sense? Daily Voice?
I'm here, I'm listening.
Am I making sense? Because if I supported your party from 1956 to now, and my community, our community, our religious belief in the prison the most, die the most, in poverty the most, what are you doing for my community? Keeping me in the plantation? For the Indians to become multi-millionaires? For the Syrians to become multi-millionaires? For the Chinese to become multi-millionaires? Look at the East Indian and the PNM. In the PNM, them set goals in life. Them creating empires. Are they creating empires in their constituency and creating opportunity? Daily Voice, have a good evening.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Caller, good afternoon. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello? Yes, sir, Mr. Dale. I hear the only Lamblas in the PNM. Lamblas in the PNM. But who? PNM is for the government, but who are in the offices? Mostly all the university people and them. I had a very terrible experience with them. So they can try to PNM how much they want. The PNM is in government, they are in office, and they're killing African people. They have to see what they want, they're killing African people outside here. When it's time for promotion, it's only Indian. No African ain't getting a promotion, so they could only talk for PNM. They are the ones who keep in Trinidad and keeping the African way they are sitting. So they should hush them out and thank the Lord that PNM was here to have this country today. Have a nice day.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon, caller.
Hello, good afternoon, then.
Good afternoon.
Now, I will start up first by saying every single thing anybody have that is over 80 years old and what going on right now is a PNM put it there. Every single thing from education and go right back is the PNM put it there. When I was going to school, St. Joseph Boys RC School, they tell me there are 4 things that come not back. Spare arrows, past life, spoken words, and elected opportunities. All the opportunities, let me tell you something, this. What I feel in the 70s, early 70s, late 60s, 80% of the people who got the land, 5 acres, 10 acres, with a 3-bedroom house furnished, was of African people. Where are they today? 18 shrimp trawlers was brought down right in Sila there to train Trinidadian to do long distance fishing and shrimping. Calamodin Marmite sell out every single one. Today, the Korean take 50% or 51% share in fisheries right now. John D. and the latest, the technical school on the Beatam that give education to the people of the Beatam. How many people in the Beatam, Sealot, Picton going to that school? We're talking about opportunities. Talking about opportunities for the African man. When Pandey came...
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of The Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on The Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to The Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM.
Share the life. Share the life.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
Hey, you drink Magnum, hold the vibes and crack one. Take charge with a Magnum, build the vibes with a Magnum. They say all rum is that we don't deal with. Magnum is energy when you need it. Take charge anytime, anyway. With Figure-ton 2, it's power for days. When you crack one, take charge. And when you drink one, take charge. You need a next one, take charge. Magnum tonic wine. Oh, what is that, babe? Must be 18 years and over to consume. Drink responsibly.
This is Natural Health Solution, where we offer a range of holistic services. Or HemoView, which is a deep dive into blood detection, both live and dry assessment. Or BioResonance full body assessment, or full body lymphatic detoxification. Or physical therapies include back, neck, and shoulder massage, sciatic nerve compression, and more. Our new beauty line includes both facial, mole and tag removal, and much more. Join us every Tuesday at 8:05 to 8:35 right here on the Street 91.9. Call our numbers is 222-2189. That number again is 222-2189.
Conscious Talk, where we are at and where we are going. After a storm, there is a calm. Where there is darkness, light follows. Where there is evil, good overcometh. It's Conscious Talk with Steve Antoine. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. On Mondays, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Trauma and Bereavement. Every Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You. Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Dealing with Disabilities. And on Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All Night Prayer Live on the Street 919 FM. Designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love, have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Make sure the talk is done now. Time to start back the work now. All the talk done, all the talk done. Work nation!
We fed up by these people and all the bag of lies and everything that they're doing wrong, they're trying to disguise. Always pointing fingers, never wanna take the blame.
We frustrated now, don't want no more, and we ain't taking it again.
Let's get to work again, cause we're sick of them and the lies. Let's get to work again, cause the country needs to shine.
Let's get to work again. Come on, people, you know it's true. Let's get to work again, cause the UNC works for you. Come on.
From there we start the engine. UNC have the plan to build a brighter future forward Green Island.
Come on everybody, and you know it's true. It's time to start work again, and the UNC works for you.
Work nation to the world. Come on!
All these years of pressure, agony and pain, but we work with them and we cope with them and we feel the blunt of the strain.
Now we the people start crying out. We can't take it no more. So election day when you ink your fingers, UNC you're voting for.
Let's get to work again, cause we're sick of them and the lies. Let's get to work again, cause the country needs to shine.
Let's get to work again. Come on, people, you know it's true. Let's get to work again, cause the UNC works for you.
From there we start the engine. UNC have the plan to build a brighter future forward Green Island.
Come on everybody, and you know it's true. It's time to start work again, and the UNC works for you.
Work nation. This is how we work.
We just walk the walk. We don't make no joke when it's time to work.
We don't talk the talk. We just walk the walk. We don't make no joke when it's time to work. Let's get to work again, cause we're sick of them and the lies. Let's get to work again, cause the country needs to shine.
Let's get to work again. Come on, people, you know it's true. Let's get to work again, cause the UNC works for you.
From there we start the engine. UNC have the plan to build a brighter future forward Green Island.
Come on everybody, and you know it's true. It's time to start work again, and the UNC works for you. Talk done. Talk done. Talk done. Talk done. Talk done.
Work nation.
All will be fine. Look, we made the right choice every time. Still a job to be done and a race to be won, and we know we will win every time. Just keep the faith, heads up high. We're together in this, you and I. Yes, the job will be done and the race will be won, and we know we will win every time. And we go vote for the love of we country. We go vote to protect the treasury. Vote is only Dr. Rowley, the right choice for TNT. B&M is the choice, B&M is the voice, B&M all the way on election day is the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the ballies, hey.
So we're going to take some more calls. 342-008-14665-391. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Dean. I must apologize for the error that I make, and allegedly that was what would happen.
Dive water under the bush. Water under the bridge. Yeah, man.
Okay?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Dale.
Mommy.
Oh, Dale.
Yeah.
You hear me, darling?
I hear you.
Well, I know rain falling this afternoon is a rainy afternoon, right? I don't know if you're aware of that. But me, you know, the comedy first start on your show now. Said, Dale.
Why you say that, mommy?
Yes, Larry Joseph calling in. You know, it have a show with two little, I think they're from Nigeria, boy, the two little midgets. What's the name of it? Yeah, but it was that movie with the two little, the short, I think this is just some age.
I can't remember.
Right. I realized they call it in the program too. You understand me? It's Larry Joseph Sprang. Listen, you understand me? One thing I like is spirit this afternoon.
Yeah,
You're coming with a bang. And they can say what they want to say. What's that?
I said we had some chow today, so
Yes.
yeah, we make some chow in work today. So
Right.
nice. I feel
When you
nice.
put cayenne pepper or Congo pepper?
But I know what kind of pepper. I don't ask me, Shalina and Julian and them what kind of pepper.
They could say how much Rowley had to go. Rowley had to go. He black. This next one calling, you're talking about Laventille. Why don't you come from the coal and come and clean up in Laventille? Every time you call, it's the same thing over and over. Utter rubbish you talking one time. They I tell you one thing. You see the PNM, it's a stable party. And if election call in the morning, they're ready. They don't have to search. They don't have to look. They have nothing hiding in the grass. And you know what I'm telling you about? If they call election in the morning, the People's National Movement is ready. So all who want to call and talk about roll, you must go and roll, you must go. You know what the director you call just now? Dale, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we will prevail, my love.
All right. Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon.
I wonder, let me say good afternoon to you. The boy.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I will. Let me say good afternoon to you, the Daily Voice again, and good afternoon to your listeners at this time. And Daily Voice, when Bill Cosby did get locked up for things he say he do for 20 years ago, the PNM supporters support it. They clap, they say, well done. When Al Kerry gets locked up for things he done, they support it. They say, well done. The question keep on asking, who is the teacher? Why nobody in the PNM want to know who is the teacher? Why nobody don't want to know? Well, we want to know. We want to know if it's actually truth. Because after 40 years, if that is truth, that person should be behind bars. This country is hurting enough. This country is hurting bad, real bad. Because as the two songs you know play there, it's games. And I am so happy that today I follow, and I'll make it clear, I tell everybody the opposition in UK will win the election day. And he did win it. In the last 3 years, I've been telling them Trump will be the next nominee. I say, Dale, the only political party I lost supporting was the UNC. I support Manning for years. The only person in 2016 I support Donald Trump and he win. In 2020 I support Donald Trump and he win. And this is what I'm supporting him now. And I know he's going to win November come the 5th. Right? This country going down a road where we didn't get back, Because after I see Mexican American, African American, Indian American, the white American, they come together to make America safe again. They come together to make America great again. They come together to make America wealthy again. They come together to make America powerful again. Why is we down here? The Republican Party is the best political party in the world, organized. Why is we down here fighting amongst each other to keep PNM in power, to keep UNC in power, and ain't care about our country going down the drain? Ain't care. This is what the two fanatics is about. This is what the two fanatics is about. They don't love country. On the both sides, they don't love country. They could tell you they love country, but they don't love country. They love party. They love UNC and they love PNM. They love Rowley and they love Kamala. But when in Rome, they go do. You have to live like the Romans. You have to live like the Romans. You have to put the line. Because if you put the line, they could be answered busy. They could be a long report. They could be like you. Get some days off. This is the country we are living in. And as I show you, I'm happy that I'm a supporter of the Republican. I'm a supporter of the free will. I'm so happy of that. And media houses in this country, they are playing games with the public. They support UNC, they support PNM, and they put agenda that they're independent. They're not independent. Media houses in this country, they are not independent. It is time for media houses to declare the party card. We proud to say Fox support the Democrat, the Republican. We support to say that we have Fox supporting us. We do not have CNN or BBC or ABC or NCB. We do not have that. These people come out clear and say our media house support the Democrat.
So why is it that the media houses cannot speak about all things party and all parties? Because I think that is the only way that the forum people will be able to have a discussion,
right?
And people to know what's happening and how people
CNN, CNN in its debate, they speak about all parties, all news. But you know that CNN is a Democrat. They will interview Donald Trump, they will interview Republican senators, but no one's going on there. You're going to the host is a Democrat host, but you're going to still go on the program because it's CNN. But we know it's still so if you come on Fox, you know Fox, everybody in Fox is Republican. Everybody supports Republican in Fox, in Fox News. Everybody, every single one, right? So if a Democrat come now, he or she know she are going into the belly of the beast, where is a base of Republican, is a base of the presenters on TV, the hosts, everybody is. So, but I am saying this: media house, paper, the newspaper, they support political parties and they support them dangerously. Media houses should come out and say, "Hey, from the hand, I'm a UNC, I'm a PNM." It's people still. It's up to them to support them. And I sure even make an example. If TV6 support the PNM, I sure TV6 will carry UNC news. They will carry this, but they will be more favorite. They will be more pushing the agenda of the party they support. And that is my thing. Base the media houses in this country must be independent enough to say, hey, the editor is a PNM. The station, the whole damn station, the whole damn TV station, the whole damn mainstream media is PNM or UNC. And as I close Daily Voice, we have to realize that the founding father of this country, say it right, you know. Why is they go calling and COP will talk and then Mommy go calling? I want to tell Mommy and COP something this afternoon. The founding father said in this country, there is no mother India, there is no mother Africa, but there's mother Trinidad and Tobago. Thank God for what your ancestors done for you. Come from so far and clear the road. There's no race in Trinidad and Tobago because we are all Chinese. We are all Trinidadians. So there's nothing about Indian or African. Once you thinking so, you thinking tribal, you thinking race, you thinking UNC, you thinking PNM, you ain't thinking country. You ain't thinking country. Because you say that you love country, but you don't love country. You love PNM. You love the black man. You love the UNC.
So
you love the Indian person.
You don't think that they love the PNM like how you love the UNC?
Yes. I don't come back on base. I mean, Daily Voice. I don't. I was on base program with on. I don't say I love the UNC. I love the policies what the UNC brings forward in the last 5 years. What I observe under Dr. Robin, 9 years. Kamala 5 years is way better. Still stand. And Daily Voice is that what keep me alive. Remembering Kamala 5 years is what have me alive here today. But because in the last 9 years under Dr. Rowdy, is darkness, is killing, is grocery going up high, is gas going up high. Every time you face the grocery, you pay more. Every time you go in the gas station, you pay more. Every time you drive on the road, you have to buy tires for your car. Every time you go in the supermarket, you pay more. Every time you go in young child shit, you pay more. That's what's going on. Based on that Kamala Prasad, Bisasa.
Coming for London because some other people waiting.
Yes. I'm thank you very much. I'm coming on now. Based on that Kamala Prasad, Bisasa. On these big five chicken place in this country and these big court places in this country, there was sign was marked up. Workers wanted because Kamala Prasad, Bisasa, was taking the youths of this country, putting them in Wassa, giving them stable job, long-term job, putting them in the corporation, putting them in the agency, putting them in the ministry, and just finding position that they could have a stable of that. When they reach 60 years, they could get an NRS, they could get a pension. Not today, these high-class chicken place and court place, they sign going back up because why? They remove the sign because so much of workers now have to go now and fry chicken because they make us to go back to the 1%. They make PNM make us rowdy, make us that we need the 1%. So Daily Voice, don't let them fool you. I am saying this here today. I am from country. I pick up my party hat. I don't tell nothing about UNC. I don't care nothing about PNM. I want to hear about red, white, and black. Together we aspire, together we achieve. There's no mother India, JP. There's no mother Africa, mommy. But there's the mother Trinidad and Tobago. I thank you very much.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Dale. Oh, Dale. Who knows finish off the Kingsley? I didn't make your voice. I hear you say, Mommy. Kingsley, you don't know me, but I know you very good. And if you see me, you will see me fully well that my father, DC's father, was an Indian Kingsley, and my mother was a Negro. If you know me, wherever you see me, you say, but this is Mommy, a good-looking, dog-looking woman, Kingsley. You hear what I'm telling you about? I don't study race. I do not study race. You hear what I'm telling you about? I'm a trained Begonian. I don't study race. You hear what I'm telling you about? You have as long as study about that. All of us keep saying that we, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, the African people continue to drag each other down. We doesn't raise up ourselves. We continue to drag each other. So I don't know what you're talking about race. And what Africa, Kingsley, I want you to see me bad, you know, and very well good because I tell your mother and also tell her I love you. Apparently, like she didn't get the message. Then I will call back in, lover.
I'm trying to make a decision today, and I want you all to help me to make the decision. If I am to vote, who I'm voting for and why? You have to give me profound reasons why I'm voting for who I'm voting for. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
The 4 o'clock show start at 2 today?
I don't know. I don't know why I ask.
Well, like I put on my radio 2 o'clock and I hear the 4 o'clock show.
Serious?
Okay, thank you. I'll take it off.
Okay, we won't miss you. Caller, good afternoon, welcome. I don't understand, you know. I really don't understand. I really do understand. I really do understand. And there are few people that understand. And I'm glad that there are few people that understand. But this is why we're here where we are today, you know. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Daily Voice.
Good afternoon.
What I just calling to say is that each and every, all of them who talk about a crap, that I thank God for the PNM, for Trinidad and Tobago. That way we never have a country looking like Trinidad and Tobago. Right? If the PNM in Trinidad and Tobago would look in, I don't know what happened in the 5 years they served, what would that take place in this country? Like they're going like it's 5 years, it's 25 and 30 years and 40 years. It takes a long way to develop Trinidad and Tobago. So they should be thankful. If we're not thankful, we buy the hand that feeds us, let us continue looking the way we're looking. Let us give PNM thanks and praise. I'm not saying PNM didn't have a little fault, but we still do better than them. Only get 5 years and look at what they do. Farmers did they get the amount of years PNM they get. You know, we are still under all over Trinidad and Tobago. You will not stand pipes, you will not water, you will not water in your house. But they have car and pay the license flammo. So people have to be careful what they say, they better be careful what they're asking for. Because when they get it out, they could receive, they could make good use of it. They'll have a blessed evening, journey home safe after. Good afternoon, Mr. Claxton Bay.
Good
afternoon, sir.
Caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dale.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Right. Good afternoon to Trinidad and Tobago. IWER George. We up here in Alvira. Now, let me expose, this is my opinion, because I have common sense. Now, the guy that got this small bond, how much it was for $200,000 bail? Okay. You have to remember, look at the quality of the man and the quality of the work that the guy was doing. It have a lot of big people that he helped. He has, look, as sure as you're sitting there, that guy has been in this business for a good while. And he has other connections. And you feel you don't have people in the judiciary and the let me put it so, and lawyer style and all these brother people, he have helped people. How you think Mr. the chief whip and all these guys, how you think they getting help? They have different people in different places that is helping them to sustain, to be able to sustain time. So when you see a man who should be looking for about $400,000 of natural money, which means 4 million, let me say 4 million in bail, and he should be looking for money, scratching his head, but instead they give him 20, like it's weed or what? Like it's a weed thing. So you don't have to say nothing. Think about it. The guy have people in right places who he has helped, and the time come for the people to help him too, because here what's going on. If you don't help these guys, names can be called, and big names can be called. 91.9, everybody reach home safe, please. God bless you. God bless the nation. Keep on going as you're going, Mr. Rongley. God bless.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
One reason why I think you should vote for the other party, for the PNM, is, listen, you said you're putting country before party. Well, go to hell. Go to hell. I don't think anybody should vote for that party. A party led by that person. You have a good day.
All right. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Dale.
Good afternoon.
Okay, Dale. The question is, who to vote for? If I'm the vote, Dale.
Who to vote and why?
Yeah. If I'm the vote, I cannot vote for somebody, and 2, 3, 9 months down the road, I embarrass my own government. I embarrass some ministers. I put on my TV and see I'm a star in Savannah. I cannot vote for an minister in court, blocking an minister in court, trying to block from peace and justice. I cannot vote for somebody who all he has is pay some tax, but he can't pay tax. He are trying to defraud the same government where he swear to protect. I would love to vote on moral values. I can't depend my finger in ink. For people who the sole goal is to rip off the future of this country. That's the sole goal. Now the other parts, I could probably take a chance with them. No, nobody's perfect. But you're seeing where they're trying the best with infrastructure, and they could say what they want. I have seen with my own eyes, young fellas, just about a week or 2 ago, get land, I start a house and some money in the bank to start a business. Now it has people who wish to Australia that didn't figure that. And among other things, I don't take a copy whole evening, but being real, I can't vote for people who make him a shame right through, because I have travel, and you want to be here in a minister from Trinidad in Bubble again, and next one the difficulty he by Savannah, he himself know who he is. I mean, I never have wanted him minister him. And the so-called lady who the say would more or less change the world if she get in office. That deal, I don't know if you ever see that lady?
No.
Did? You ever see her lately?
No, I don't take them.
Well, right. I have seen them on most occasions. Don't tell me you want me to give you a job to run a race, but you have a big brace on your ankle, a next brace on your knee. So if you get in office, because it is fact reality, the lady cannot move by herself. She has to be aided. So how are you going to tell me? How are you going to get to this office, that office? Being a parent is not a sit down work job, a sit down job. You're all over the place. You're all over the place. You don't have meetings. She's not mobile. So you're going to tell me give you that job, and then when they get a job, you're going to know, well, oh God, it's a lady and she's sick, and oh God, give she a chance now. But you apply for a job and you know what the job entails. So I can't vote for that lady on that instance. She has to know more or less. She had more, in my humble opinion, she had to get an arrest, because she can't move by herself. She has to be aided everywhere she goes. Coming down upstairs, going up upstairs, going in a car, come out of a car. I have seen her with more eyes, and it's not a lie, it's true. So when I get a chance, because you're in the media, just check on and observe that this is closely. I'll go on.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, dear.
Good afternoon.
First time caller.
Yeah, man, welcome.
First time caller here.
Welcome on the inside.
Yeah. I had to apologize. I was just I've been listening to the program for a while now, and okay, I get enough feedback. So I listen to the TV. Yeah. So actually, I'm about to switch the frequency, because like every time I listen to the program, it's the same characters calling me over, like they have an agenda. I am pertaining to a question there. I'm on the fence. I'm an neutral person. I voted for the People Partnership in 2010. I voted after sitting on the fence for a number of years, and then I voted for the PNM in the last two elections. If the election was to be called now, I'm in a quandary, I vote for none of the above. And these, you don't really want to support your party and so on, but, you know, they're not so inconvenient. They're not doing justice for the country. I believe in their contribution, right? How I see it is, we arguing over UNC and PNM and so on. The problem is we are in a system, free market enterprise, free market capitalism. It's not working for the masses. And we can compete in that kind of environment, right? So keeping the status quo and going down the line, if a party is talking about adopting our own unique political system where we can embrace everything and make it easy on the citizenry, I could go with them. But all the political parties that keep coming up, just keeping the status quo and going along the same agenda, and I don't see no change in the future. So it all boils down to, at the end of the day, choosing the lesser of two evils. And in my opinion, for the last 2 years, I see PNM as the lesser of two evils, but both of them evil. But this next coming up election, if nobody come on the horizon or not addressing this problem, I'll vote for none. Thanks a lot, Dale.
No problem. Thanks for the contribution. And I want to know, I want to know who to vote for, why to vote. You have to give me a reason, you know. Just calling and saying fireburn this and fireburn that and you didn't care about this. I want to know. Or you'll have to help me decide who am I going to vote for and why. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, The Voice. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Cool. All right. According to your question, here we have two parties, two political parties. One of the parties has a history of corruption. A number of its members, including the deputy leader, is before the courts. The chief whip is before the courts. Allegations, they concocted a scheme of Section 34 in which its financiers would escape prosecution in the United States. You have the EMBD, you have the NGC. Among many things, also, you have the leader, the political leader, coming on the media saying for all the ANC, party before country. On the other hand, you have another party.
You're really breaking up badly, yeah? Try and give me a call back. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Dale.
Good afternoon. Ooh, these lines blazing, so much people here. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Dale. Two things. I didn't know this was a PNM show. So the caller who called earlier was telling me how that I wasn't aware of that. But secondly, I can't vote for a few things. So the current party has been given, well, next year we'll make it 10 years. And during their 10 years deal, they have the records for the most amount of murders under their watch. Under their watch, we have had 600 plus murders in the country twice. And they're not going down. We had 19 over the weekend. On that basis alone, I can and to have a Minister of National Security sit down there and say his job is not to protect me, I can't vote for that. I can't vote for that. I can't vote for more tax. I can't vote for the 700 million that's still missing from the Auditor General. I can't vote for that. So that is why I will vote anything else other than the PNM. Because right now, the country running red. And the law-abiding citizens are the one, we are the mercy of the criminals. And as the Prime Minister have us in this position, because since he removed Gary and put his hand in the system, crime has gotten worse. And I'm not saying that. That's a factual statement. Because under Gary it was less. And has consistently gone up. That alone is reason for you, or as a same thinking individual, to say somebody else needs to try and run this country. Because they don't care about how the murder rate going. They don't care about how the home invasion going, and that the fact that business is closing down and that nightlife non-existent. They'll use a DJ, not so? Use a DJ. So you must know how that nightlife affecting a whole section of the population. It's how people that is all they used to do. They could have make their extra money in the night when men lying and breathing and trying to cool themselves. Nightlife has been dead since COVID. And it's not because people don't want to come out. It's because the crime. That's why you have to vote somebody else.
All right. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome. Hello,
good afternoon.
I'm listening to the points and I'm taking notes. Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, dear. Dear, I have a few questions to ask you, right? When criminals go and do when criminals go and commit a crime, they care who in office?
When they're going to do the crime, if they
care who in office?
I don't believe so.
So, I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, and before I go to my next one, if this man, this superhero, this superhero slash policeman, ex commissioner, superhero, if he was people in there under, just ask him, because when they hear them they're talking about the so-called superhero, you will swear that nothing they're not under, you know. And a lot of them talking, they don't know, they have no idea what he calls the country. But all of them talking, how you could tell me in a report, a battered man, because we all say we believe in innocence and proven guilty. But who make you judge, jury, and executioner? A battered man. It doesn't matter how you get hold for a battered man. You come and the best thing you could tell people, he fall for chair. Really? And you wanted to sit at your job? Who elect you judge, jury, and executioner? We live in a democracy. And the proven guilty. Now me, I'm not saying the followers right, you know, but we have a system, and if he had all the cases and still working the rule, then you can't blame you can't blame the system. But again, a battered man, you can't feel the man feels good, and the best thing you can put on a report as the head of a so-called organization is he fall off a chair, and you want people to believe that and say, you can hold on to your job. Are you mad? A lot of people just talk and have no idea. You know? A lot of them just talk and have no idea, and they are misinformed. So sorry to say. Anyhow, but that being said, Dale, Dale, you know how far the Prime residence is from Whitehall, right? So will you go and tell me, right? If this God forbid person come back in office, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They're going to fly shit up and down the road again? I mean, come on. Because it's more, when you listen, it's more reckless. The whole team was reckless. That's why I travel in our this country, and I cannot, under no circumstances, be here in America in Bubble every Monday morning. Every Monday morning, it's somebody in Bubble.
So what you advising me to do then?
My advice to you, brother, I would not. I have younger brothers and sisters. I would not tell nobody vote this one, vote that one. My advice to you is to think, watch, and see, and understand who for country and who is not for country.
All right.
That is all. I can't tell nobody vote for them, or asking who you're voting for, and because you might not agree with what I say, I cuss you and stop talking to you like your friend who come after. I'll go on later.
Yeah. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Dale.
Yes.
Oh, Dale. What you said, you want to know which two to vote for? Is it that you want?
Yeah, to move to vote for and why.
Listen to me. I know you want your shoes to continue looking bright, okay? I know that. Listen to me. You want the best for your country, for Trinidad and Tobago. You have a son coming up, right? You want to know if today or tomorrow that you are alive. You could tell your son, listen to me, son. He is not to do that. He is to do this. This is not right for you to do. You understand me? I know you're not a stupid person, Dale. So you want the best for your country. You hear what I'm telling you about? And I know you're a very sensible person. And I know you're going to think wisely. What you know is best. And not only thing you know is for the Trinidad and Tobago, for each and every one here. One of our problems we know that we want to right now back is the love to come back here. For the love to continue to flow. You hear what I'm telling you about? But one thing I want to tell you, because I know you are coming close just now, I noticed you have a lot of strange callers this afternoon. Since you know the shout for them from a radio station, Dale. They used to call in on that station, but apparently them from a radio station, Dale.
You mean how they throw them off of the... You mean that they throw them... You mean that they throw the gun report? Mommy, you're going with that one, boy. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Journalist Dale Du Bois.
Good afternoon.
Okay, this is one Tabakit here.
Yes, Tabas, go ahead.
Let me attempt to see how I could answer the question and see if I can put you on the right track. What we're looking for in a government is a government that people-centered, labor-driven, and people-oriented. And let me repeat this, dear brother and friend. You're looking for a government that is people-centered, people-driven, and labor-oriented. On the other hand, you're not looking for any administration which is a classist and a bourgeois administration. And the only administration that I know is people-centered, labor-driven, and people-oriented was the partnership led by the Honorable Ms. Kamla Prasad-Bissessar. And if we're looking in order for such government, you see, Brother Dale, we have to understand something. The people is the government and not the ministers or the prime minister that sit there. And I think this is where people getting it wrong. And I'm saying to you, Brother Dale Du Bois, as an intellectual, as somebody who have that skill set, think tank, critical thinking, because in order to be a journalist and to sit before a microphone, critical thinking steps in. You see, the thing about it, you ought not to be a follower, but you've got to be a leader. And I'm saying you're looking for a leader, a prime minister that runs a government as a business. And I am saying to you, Mr. Dale Du Bois, let me repeat before I take my leave. You're looking for a government that is people-centered, people-driven, and labor-oriented. And to me, the United National Congress, led by its political leader, the Honorable Kamla Prasad-Bissessar, will offer you that. On the other hand, if you're looking at the People's National Movement, you're looking at a classist and an elite government. Look, let me say this before I leave. And I'm not politicking, but I'm dealing with the fact. Dr. Rowley said it when he was sitting as opposition leader. He said if that government cannot deal with crime, that government must call the election. This is not me. It is there in the archives. It is there in the parliament on the Hansard. And when you look at that two ingredients, crime and where you're talking the poor and vulnerable, and any time your economy is in shambles, and you have to be running only deficit budget, and you don't know if you're coming or going, as I close, Mr. Journalist, you look for a government that is people-centered, people-driven, and labor-oriented. The only party can give you that is the United National Congress, led by the Honorable Kamla Prasad Bisesa. My brother, you have a choice to make. I am not going to tell you what to do. You're a grown man, you're independent, you're educated. But if you want to make that choice, look for the party that tells you people-centered, labor-driven, people-oriented. The Honorable Kamla Prasad Bisesa led the United National Congress. Mr. Journalist, I thank you for giving me this opportunity. Tabak it out and off.
Think it over, think it again. Listen, if you want to see Rash Shorty, Chalk Dust, any one of them, tell them what George say. Think it over, think it again. I sit down listening to my radio. They say they're going and jam some calypso. They say they have something brand new from Rash Shorty. So I sit down patiently listening to he. But when I hear the man start back talking preacher, and then he start to diss up at Jala, is when I hear he start calling Iwa George name. I hold my head and start to ball, not my name again. 3 years ago he say, Iwa, you singing Tata. Last year he come back with the same Tata. It look like Shorty I running out of lyrics, and he want me to teach him a few new tricks. I is the man who sing boom boom 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and every time I sing it the people does whine. In short, he never used to treat young guys so not so crude. I way that teach him how to gamble and eat some food. Think it over, think it again, Mr. Shorty. Think it over, think it again, Hail Selassie. Think it over, think it again, 'cause everybody knows I could sing Kaiso, the party side of me. That is how I does maintain my family. Think it over, think it again, Mr. Chalk, just think it over, think it again. They're trying to tell people I cannot sing calypso. It's only boom boom and to the Iowa, I know. But I's the man who sing times hard, let us work harder. 2 months later the bank come to take my car. To be a Kaisonian, you have to make fast money. Money for vitamins, you have to eat healthy. You have to drive good car, not no jalebi. You can't come in town looking hungry. You have to remember you is a role model. And anywhere you go, people will look up to you. That kind of lyric Shorty I them want me to sing. Like they want to see me eating from the dustbin. Think it over, think it again, Mr. Shorty. Think it over, think it again, Hail Selassie. Think it over, think it again, 'cause everybody know I could sing Kaiso, the party side of me. That is how I just get work in Miami. Think it over, think it again, think it over, think it, I say, think it again. Pling, 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 I hear my telephone ring. When I say hello, it's Pelham Goddard calling. He say, Iwa, I'm looking for Rash Shorty. Last year he record, he has some money for me. I hear a people when I say hello, it's Kenny. Songing like if he have a pain in his belly. He and all want a number for the Ras. Cause he find he playing up in the Ras. All them songs this man sing to bad talk me. He never paid the studio no money. I don't know why he don't trim that hair on his head and brush his teeth and pee and go in his bed.
Think it's over. Think it again. Think it's over. Think it again.
IWER George.
It's over. Think it again.
IWER.
Think it's over. Think it again.
Listen, it's about that Kaisonian who talk to him. All I want to hear the stories. Are you ready to hear the stories? Let me go. Think it over. Think it again. Come in. I know all them Calypsonians listening, and everybody just shoo-shooing. They're listening to see if I put their name in my song, because it have other Caisonians who fight me down. It have one working in the cultural ministry. Every song he sing is the same melody. He gets some doctorate quite up in Michigan, trying to say I giving Kaiso bad injection. But when I hear he say merchant strip Kaiso heart, and when San Divins just tear Kaiso apart. Look, Chuck, just let me tell you something, and it know this. You need to see a musical psychiatrist.
Think it's over. Think it again. Think it's over. Think it again.
IWER George, ladies and gentlemen. Huh?
Think it again.
IWER.
Think it's over.
It have more people in. All ready for them? Are you ready? Carnival Sunday night, I went to the Marsh Grass show. The back in bread I'm having, I back in crow. When I hear Tiger is that this in this point boy name, I say like this big fat woman ain't had no shame. I could remember the last time she made money. She and she sisters was riding a donkey. So don't try to make people feel IWER is a fraud when you worship my music like if it's your God. I know things hard and you want to eat. Everybody want to look nice in the street. Tell Tigeress if she want to make her comeback, don't try to take no ride on IWER George back.
Think it's over. Think it again. Think it's over. Think it again. Think it's over. Think it again.
Come back, IWER. I say come back again. Back to the story around Shorty. Are you ready for it? Shorty,
So we're going back to the phone lines. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
They think it over. Think it again and again. Take Tabakit to wake up and go and clean it on crop drain. He had then gave by him. Bless evening.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Dale,
Mommy?
that's why they make chow this evening, say?
Yeah, that's all prune now kind of thing in the show.
All not be sinning this, but a little thing upon shit because you come out this evening. Dale, what to Taraki tell it about for?
He said, make the right choice.
Which is the right choice? The choice is the yellow. Well, how much of them is known to the police? I'm telling you about to have matter pending. Have a good afternoon, my love.
They're trying to tell people all I just sing is crap, but I know everybody here know better than that. This year I...
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Hi, good afternoon, Dale.
Good afternoon.
I really think you really had to think it over, think it again from his name is Tawaki, because I remember well, 2010, we was promised, if you put me in office and you make me prime minister, crime will be a thing of the past in 120 days. Do you remember that? Remember that? 29 seats, you get a large majority to do anything you could want. Because you have a majority that you could pass the bills and you could fight the crime, you could put the things and then, you know where get we? First you come in, you scrap the national security apparatus that you met. You sold off the high-tech technology blimp. to gather information at the time. That was world-class technology. You scrap the national security apparatus and send everybody home and put a dunce to sit down in the seat ahead. The OPVs that was paid, well, we supposed to collect it because we ordered it. And we're doing it. You decide you don't want it again. You tell the people I don't want it, but give me the helicopters. You get the money, we try to be going to never know where you do with that money when they get the money. When the crime started to escalate through and we started to have X amount of murders in a couple of days, you say that somebody tried to call an execution on you and the members of your cabinet. So you said, kid, they tried to assassinate me. Only to find out after the police and them get started to investigate the whole matter, they realized it was a total lie. You used it to call a state of emergency, to go after the criminals. The criminals you went after to the black boys and them, who think of them. But you're taking the other criminals and them, who is the white collar criminals and them, and you had them around you. You're taking them off everything and putting them in the parliament. I mean, I give you just enough so you could think it over, think it again. Do you want to go back to that kind of life again? Every minute, 5 national security ministers, right? Every minute you have to fire somebody because if they ain't thieving, there's some kind of corruption. The country was unstable. Every time we try to get people to come to invest in the country, you're sending your goons and them to say that, don't come here. Brian, Sergeant Tenduka, don't come. The people and them, the next thing, they come into Bill Academy so the little youths and them can get something to do and get a little contract to play the IPL and cricket and thing. You don't want the man come. You go in there, you switch sides, you take Trump train up. You decide that you're supporting Maduro. Maduro know we are wrong, but now you still in thing that you making bacchanal with real closest neighborhoods of our house.
Coming for London, we getting ready for bills.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell you, think it over. Don't study tabaki, tell them first, let me know. Thank you.
From the dustbin, think it over. Think it again. Mr. Shorty, think it over. Think it again. Hail Selassie, think it over. Think it again. Cause everybody know IWER could sing so the party side of me. That is how I just get walk in Miami. Think it over. Think it again. Think it over. Think it, I say. Think it again. Pling, 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 pling. I hear my telephone ring. When I say hello, it's Pelham Goddard calling. He say, IWER, I'm looking for a shorty. Last year he record, he has some money for me. I hear a beep when I say hello, it's Kenny. Songing like if he have a pain in his belly. He and all want a number for the ras. Cause he fine, he playing up in the ras. All them songs this man sing to bad talk me. He never paid the studio no money. I don't know why he don't trim that hair on his head and brush his teeth and pee and go in his bed. Think it over. Think it again. Think it over.
Expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of The Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on The Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to The Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM.
Share the life.
Are you just tired of bad news in your communities, TV screens, and newspapers? Well, I have good news for you. Introducing Positive Corner with Naka every Tuesday from 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. Highlighting young, vibrant, and future stars spreading our nation's banner across the world. Telling their story about their journey to success and overcoming the negativities that plagues our land. Come, let's sit, discuss, have a few laughs, but at the same time learn something new. Every Tuesday, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. Positive Corner, where challenges are opportunities for growth.
It's emancipation time again. Come join us as we commemorate 186 years of emancipation with the 2024 Pan-African Festival TT, commemorating emancipation at Lich, Yasu Omowali Emancipation Village, Queen's Park, Savannah, from July 27th to August 2nd. Come and shop at the biggest African market in the Caribbean, where you'll find the largest collection of African-inspired art, craft, jewelry, clothing, education, materials, and food. Enjoy 6.5 days of activities for everyone, including workshops for children, entertainment, jazz, pan, tambu bambu, calypso, rapso, reggae, dancing, and drumming. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Admission free until 3 p.m. After 3 p.m., entrance fee $40. Children under 12 free. Let's meet up at the village, July 27th to August 2nd. The Emancipation Support Committee of Trinidad and Tobago, moving forward with our heads up.
It's been a long time.
Explosion.
May I present for my people them?
Summer.
Ladies, if you love alkaline streams.
Day.
It's just a new thing, a new generation. That's what I say.
The biggest dancehall concert in the country is back. On Saturday, August 10th, we head to the concert capital, Queen's Park, Savannah, for the greatest concert experience of your life. Magnum Explosion Summer Stage presents Generations, the journey of dancehall. Get ready to take flight with our all-star cast performing live. Alkaline.
Hey, Trinidad, August 10th, we're going on a journey. The journey of dancer, Queen's Park, Savannah, Summer State Generation. Hey, Magnum Explosion, make them know, you know. Live performance by Alkaline.
Alkaline.
Hold up. Remember me tell you, say no fit trust Babylon. Them no know justice, them a bogus. One bag and walk and smoke.
The most talked about concert of 2023 is back again. Get your tickets now. Saturday, August 10th, Magnum Explosion Summer Stage presents Generations.
Join us via Zoom for the 5th Town Hall meeting, Aging Gracefully and Equally, Monday 22nd July from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. with Dr. Jennifer Rouse, Miss Aisha Kobe Price, Dr. Varma Dialsing, and Miss Crystal Felix, who will discuss the invisible phenomenon of ageism and the impact on men and women. Visit our social media pages at Gender and Child Affairs for the Zoom link.
Yo, this is the Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. And joining me
will be Little Mike as we discuss tips on taking you from zero health to optimum health using different protocols and techniques. Trinidad and Tobago, join us every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:35 a.m. on the Street 91.9 FM for
Health Talk with Big Mike. It's not where it is, it's here it is. Boom!
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe. Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. Everybody just share the live. All on Facebook, share the live. All on IG, share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Everybody just share the live. You listening? Listen now.
On Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
I want everybody to share the live. Downtown Posse have to share the live. Uptown Posse have to share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Everybody just share the live. Tobago, share the live.
The following is a paid program. The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM. Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, the Street919FM.com. News from the Street 919FM.com. Here's what's happening.
I am Dale Edwards, and this is your 4 p.m. news brought to you on the Street 919 FM, broadcasting live on Facebook and YouTube, and our brand new mobile app, Street 919 FM. Good afternoon. In the headlines, Met Office warns of adverse weather till 4 p.m. In an updated story, floodwaters continue to rise in Penal and Barrackpore. Freeport homeowner set to get $3.3 million from Wassa. And Israeli strikes in southern central Gaza kill more than 60 Palestinians. Trinidad and Tobago is under an adverse weather alert yellow level. The Met Office warned on July 17th to expect adverse weather from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in northern Trinidad and Tobago. It said a band of convergence to the east of Tobago is expected to be enhanced by favorable atmospheric features and generate broad areas of moderate to heavy showers as well as occasional thunderstorms. The Met Office also warned of the possibility of landslides. Rainfall over the past few days has resulted in saturated soils in some areas, particularly northeast Tobago and northern Trinidad, with the forecast of further rainfall anticipated. There is a likelihood of landslides and topping threes in the aforementioned and other vulnerable areas. It said the Met Office advised people to monitor weather conditions and the condition of their surroundings. Meanwhile, the Office of Disaster Preparedness has reported flooding in the Penal Debe Regional Corporation in Lower Barkpaw near Susulands, Debe, Dial Road and Scotts Road. In more news, in an updated story, shortly before noon, Chairman of the Penal Debe Regional Corporation, Gautam Maharaj, told us that several teams, including councillors, were already on the road to assist affected residents. Maharaj also assured that the PDRC team remains on standby for any further occurrences and cleanup action when required. The chairman noted, however, that assistance is needed from the authorities, particularly as it relates to the cleaning of major watercourses in the area. He said, "I'm calling on the Ministry of Works and Transport for the larger watercourses to be cleaned. There are also several areas where the culverts have collapsed, and we really need to have a team specifically for the PDRC regional to deal with these issues." Marge also reiterated his call for the already approved 21 million developmental project allocation to be released to the corporation. A homeowner from Freeport whose house was deemed a hazard after it sustained extensive structural damage because of a leaking underground water main is set to receive $3.3 million from the Water and Sewage Authority. On Monday, Master Shirlene Pierre ordered the authority to compensate Balchan Gopi for the damage to his home. In April 2018, Gopi of Chiklan Village had emerged victorious in his lawsuit against the authority for negligence. The evidence in the case was that in mid-2012, the underground pipeline, which was located in the roadway directly in front of Gopi's house, began leaking. Major cracks even though he made a number of reports to WASA, Gopi claimed the leak was only repaired between December 2012 and January 2013. Because of the delay in repairing the leak, the soil became drenched, resulting in Gopi's home beginning to shift, causing major cracks to the foundation and columns of the building. Soil tests carried out by officials from the Ministry of Works and Transport, as well as a private geotechnical report prepared by a structural engineer, found that the damage to Gopi's home was in fact due to the leaking main. In his lawsuit, Gopi was seeking compensation in the sum of $2.2 million that was required to demolish and reconstruct the house, and he was also seeking compensation for the monies he spent on having the technical report prepared, as well as for the distress he suffered. Now internationally, Israeli airstrikes killed more than 60 Palestinians in southern and central Gaza overnight and into Tuesday, including one that struck an Israeli-declared safe zone, crowded with thousands of displaced peoples. Airstrikes in recent days have brought a constant drumbeat of deaths of Palestinians in the Gaza Strip, even as Israel has pulled back on scaled-down major ground offenses in the north and south. Almost daily strikes have hit the safe zone, covering some square kilometers along the Mediterranean coast, where Israel told fleeing Palestinians to take refuge to escape ground assaults. Israel has said it is pursuing Hamas militants who are hiding among civilians after offensives uprooted underground tunnel networks. Now let's take a look at sport and the weather. In sport, the French Soccer Federation pledged Tuesday to file a complaint with FIFA over racist and discriminatory remarks by Argentinian players in post-match giants about France's team after their Copa America title win. Argentina beat Colombia 1-0 on Sunday at Miami Gardens, Florida. A video posted on Instagram by Argentinian midfielder Enzo Fernandez, who plays for Chelsea, and widely viewed on X show Argentina players appearing to sing about French players with African heritage. One of Fernandez's Chelsea teammates, France defender Wesley Fofana, posted that the Argentinian team video on his social media account Tuesday and called it uninhibited racism. Fofana, who has family ties to Ivory Coast, is among several French players who are back in the Chelsea first-time team squad. The same chants by some Argentinian fans emerged before France and Argentina met in the World Cup final 2 years ago, with Argentina who won. The derogatory chants single out France players of African heritage from several countries and holding a French passport. Now it's time for the weather. After overnight showers leading to flash flooding in parts of South Trinidad, Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service is warning of more showers with the issuance of an adverse weather alert, yellow level, starting from 10 a.m. today for North Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago and the Windward Islands, initially sunny conditions will give way to partly cloudy skies by mid-late morning, with occasional light to moderate showers occurring in various localities. There's also a medium chance of a few heavy showers and or thunderstorms tonight, which will be settled with a few showers expected mainly after midnight. Take note that there will be gusty winds and street flash flooding that are likely to happen and near heavy showers and thunderstorms. Landslides are also possible, especially in the northeastern areas of Tobago and northern areas of Trinidad, as a result of already saturated soils. In the leeward, sunny and hazy conditions are expected, apart from a few showers at times, and tonight will be fair at first, with a few showers likely after midnight. Today's maximum forecast is 32 degrees Celsius and in Tobago 31 degrees Celsius. Seas are slight to moderate with waves between 1 and 2 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. So now let's recap the headlines. Met Office warns of adverse weather till 4. In an updated story, floodwaters continue to rise in Penal, Barrackpore. Freeport homeowners set to get $3.3 million from WASA. And Israeli strikes in southern central Gaza kill more than 60 Palestinians. That was the news at 4 p.m. on the Street 919 FM. I am Dale Edwards. Do have a fantastic evening. Enjoy and be safe out there. Up next, Future Talk with TC and Heavy Duty.
News from the street.